Good evening and happy lunar eclipse. And hi, Heather. Thanks for being here and joining us today.
Yes,
And
hello.
you,
Hello, everyone. Happy lunar eclipse.
this is the really the biggest frequency shift and spike that we've experienced ever. And I've really been feeling like that, feeling like the earth's moving under my feet, kind of thing. There's a big change happening. I can feel the next couple of months are going to be really big. So Heather and I are going to do our transmission for you to help you to reset in this new energy and in these higher frequencies. So I'm just going to say a few quick hellos. Just if you're watching this as a video, it's got the same power. I'll do all the timestamps. So on the pinned comment, when Heather's transmission begins, that'll be timestamped. When mine begins after hers, that'll be timestamped. But takes a few minutes for the live people to get their notifications. I'll just say a few quick hellos and we're going to dive right into this. So happy birthday, Anna. Yes. And hi, Meryl and Brooke and Maxine and Doreen of Children's School of Yoga and Meryl again and Chris and Divine Messages. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I hope we're all doing well. Hi, Kim. And happy luminaries. Thank you for that as well. So I hope we're all really doing really, really good and fantastic. And this is the warm up for an even bigger event on April the 8th, which is the solar eclipse that's just going to cut from Texas right through the Ohio Valley, through upstate New York and Canada. That's the track that many of our most severe cyclones in this area take. So it's interesting that the eclipse path is taking us there. So, anyways, I think people are getting on now. So we're going to hand it over to Heather now.
Hi, everyone. Hello. I did stay up last night until 3:30 in the morning here in New York in the Hudson Valley, and I did get to watch the entire event of the eclipse. And I just wanted to share with you what I felt from the energy that was beaming down on me from the moon. It was very, very faint. You did not see a big shadow come across the moon. It was just in the penumbral. And so I really was touching into a lot of us when we do shadow work, a lot of us when we work with any of the darkness in our life or the darkness within ourselves, which always does serve as a lesson, as a healer, as a balance in our life. We do deep shadow work. We do that total, the dark shadow of the sun going across the moon until it turns glowing red. And this was just such a thin, light veil of a shadow. And so I do feel that this eclipse is calling upon us to work on what some of those more elusive, more not as obvious shadow elements in our life. What are they? This really was a purge. I had a lot of clients call me today and talk about dreams that were very negative or sort of have some upsetting things up leading until the eclipse. And now it seems to be dissipating. It seems to be washing away and cleansing. I've been doing a lot of light baths for people. So that's something I encourage you to do, whether you use the light from the moon, the light from the sun, or the light from spirit, divine source. Bathe yourself in light, bathe yourself in divine or planetary light, and allow those light baths to heal you, to wash away any negativity, to wash away any shadow that you wish to remove from your life or yourself. So as we went into this eclipse, I have never seen this before. I was fortunate enough to see a lot of total lunar eclipses when I lived on Big Island in Hawaii, and I would see the really intense eclipses like we see in the pictures with the red glow. And this one, there was an aura that kept coming off the top of the moon. Where I was, the shadows seemed to be more concentrated on the bottom right of the moon. And on the top of the moon, there was an indigo aura that kept sort of almost like a flare, almost like the solar flare was creating an indigo band on top of the moon. And so as that was happening, I was really receiving transmissions and asking what this meant and what I could share with you all today. And what I did receive is this is a big awakening for the indigos here on the planet. This was a huge activation for indigos. And as we know, indigos started to come into incarnation as there's some that come farther back, but the 50s, the 60s, we had the early indigos. I'm a late 70s child. big influx during my generation of indigos, those late 70s into the early 80s. A lot of us now are really the ones that are at the forefront of leading the spiritual arts and leading where the direction of the spiritual arts are going and how it can integrate into mainstream society and really help people. So I think this was a huge activation for the indigos that are here on this planet. And don't forget, indigos still come in as babies. It doesn't mean that just because we have these other generations of children that come in masses that we don't still get indigos. And if you haven't done any work on learning about indigo children, it's fascinating. We really were meant to carry the sword and lead the masses, lead these other crystal children, rainbow children, diamond children, the golden ray children. We were here to sort of cut through some of this more difficult, antiquated energy here on the planet that just needs to go. And this eclipse is really aiding in that. And that solar eclipse is going to bring a lot into to just make things better and more positive. So we're right in that time in between. So I really want to ask you to please set your intentions right now. This was a cleanse from the lunar eclipse. Allow those light baths to come in. If you'd like, I can even do one at the end of the healing I'm going to do today. That sounds like a great idea. I'll do that. So if you don't know how to do your own, you can just follow my one at the end as many times as you want. But allow this to be the clearing, allow this to be the cleanse, allow this to be the beginning of the activation, and be very intentional right now with who you are, what you want to be, what you want to manifest, and where you are going, because that solar eclipse is going to give it a huge power up, and it's going to do even more energetic transmission work for all of us here on this planet. So exciting times. I feel like this is the first of some more positive vibrations that we're really starting to see amplify things into the Great Awakening and the new Earth, which I've been there since I was born. So I'm glad to see it coming into greater and greater fruition. So, along with the indigo activation, I also got a very strong message that this lunar eclipse was a huge psychic activation. That's why a lot of you, because indigo is representing this third eye chakra, and as a healer, I work a lot with the chakras. And so, your third eye chakra is a psychic center that has to do with your dreams. So a lot of you had very powerful dreams last night, and they weren't always pretty. They could have been upsetting or disturbing or scary or upsetting. That's that shadow going. That's that mind, the psyche, the actual biological psyche purging things from your past, things from ancestral trauma. So just allow those dreams to heal you. And I would tonight, after this transmission, just ask for more positive dreams to come in, just to sort of soothe the nervous system. Big activation for psychic ability, big activation for being able to receive your own messages, really fine tune your psychic ability, but also a big time for intuitives and psychic here on Earth who are serving spirit and doing this work. There's going to be a real, this is what they were explaining to me last night as I was receiving these transmissions, and just boggled at this indigo aura that was coming off the moon in these flames and in these waves. And I noticed that today I've been more in my psychic mind and less in my verbal cognitive mind. So thank you for bearing with me as I speak to all of you tonight. I've really been visual today. I've been in, a very pure psychic space. So the spirit workers here on Earth who choose to do that work, they're going to be getting even more specific messages. So great news for readers, channelers, healers, people who are using their intuitive abilities in all kinds of service professions and modalities, but definitely going to activate that getting those psychic messages for yourself and really helping to guide you. So like I said, please be intentional between now and the solar eclipse. I want you to think, who are you? Where are you going? Be clear with yourself, be honest, and love yourself, and give yourself all that you want to be, and allow yourself to go everywhere that you want to go. Because at this point, this time on Earth, the sky really is the limit, because that's the pushback, is that they want us to feel like we're imprisoned or we're caged or we're stuck or we're in herd mentality. It's absolutely the opposite. The energy here on Earth more than ever is allowing you to be exactly who you want to be and go where you want to go. Please don't be afraid of your dreams. Please don't be afraid of what your spirit is talking to you and telling you. And please reach out to people like Adam and I for help with that, because a big part of my work that I've been doing lately that's really amped up is I've been helping career counsel a lot of people through I was a psychic child, so through my natural intuitive abilities. It's because spirit wants people to get into the place that they need to for their survival and go beyond that and do things that they absolutely love and that they know. We all have unique gifts. There is enough room for all of us here to share our gifts, because no two persons' gifts are alike. So this is the time for you to activate your gifts and be able to do that for a living and to really help others. We all need each other's help and gifts, and it almost becomes like the ancient barter and trade system at that point. My service helps you, your service helps me, the money flows between us, and everybody has what they need. So that is part of this awakening. And these young people, they know it. They know this, and they're really listening, and they're really going into these fields, and they're just, as the young kids say, they're killing it. They're just surviving in a level of wealth that at their age I did not understand that I had access to. And I hesitate to say probably still don't understand that I have access to. So they're really an inspiration, this next generation. So let's all be inspired, and let's all jump on board, and let's all share our gifts with the world and be able to have all the resources that we need to do that, as well as live with joy. So that being said, tonight we are celebrating the full moon in Libra. Perfect time for me to do some balancing work on your body. And I'm going to get technical with you tonight. We're actually going to do some healing techniques that I would do in a one-on-one healing with you, but we're really going to focus on balance, and we're going to focus on balance of the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body, and the spiritual body. And I'll end with a life bath. Life bath. I like that. I'm going to end with a light bath. It is like a life bath. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's just really, really, really ground right now. To do balancing work, it's best if you can be rooted and grounded into earth. It is perfectly fine if you feel comfortable laying down, because we're going to be working with your body's meridians. So if you feel like getting cozy and laying down, go ahead. If you feel like sitting, that's fine too. But I want you to take a moment, and I want you to allow the energy. That was a really amped up moon. Allow the energy to settle. We're going to go now into the waning moon. Allow the energy to soften and settle. And as it does that, feel Earth's gravitational pull on you. Feel yourself becoming more grounded. Feel yourself becoming more solid, more comfortable in the position that you are lying or sitting in, and send those beautiful roots down from all of your aura. You can imagine them as thin gold filaments, just hundreds of them coming off your aura and going deep into the earth, where it's warm and it's soothing and it's nurturing. And just allow yourself to be pulled down into your center, down into your body, and down into a state of rest. Take a couple breaths. Let go of whatever the day brought that needs to go. And you're inhaling solidity and groundedness, physicality, being in your body. Being an earth being, having an earth walk on this planet, whether you descend from other star systems or other dimensions or other realms, right now I want you to deepen into being an earth being. And now we've been working with the winds of March. I want you to just allow a gentle, warm breeze. We're coming up on the end of March. Let's go out like a lamb. Allow a warm breeze to come across to your meditating body, whether you're laying down or sitting, and just do some cleansing work on you, making sure to encompass your aura as well as all the quadrants of your body. Just allowing this warm March wind to cleanse you and clear you. And again, taking away any of the night or the day's worries, any of the stress in your life. Just be completely present without attachment to anything right now except this moment that we're doing this work, this moment that we're doing this healing. And the wind is just processing all of the thoughts, all of the emotions out of you temporarily, allowing you just to have sacred space, sacred, grounded earth space. Okay. You can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever feels comfortable. But I want you now to concentrate on your center line. And your center line goes from the top of your head all the way down between your legs, out in the middle from in between your legs into the ground. And I want you to allow light from divine source to come down and open the portal at the top of your head. And this light keeps going all the way down the center of you, aligning, clearing, and activating your center line until it exits out between your legs and down into the ground. And let's do that again. Pure light from spirit, pure light from divine source coming down, entering your aura, entering the top of your head, all the way down, creating a center column, down through your physicality, down through your earth body, just flowing easily as light can pass easily through us, all the way down until it gently exits and goes down into the earth. And allow that light to go all the way down to the center of our planet, giving Earth this divine center light column as well. Now keep that energy running, keep that center line strong. And now we're going to work with some very simple meridians that are going to balance you. And I'd like you, I know a mirrored image, but this is my left. I'd like you to start with the left side first. What you're going to do, and take a moment, your pinky finger and your pinky toe, there's a line that runs from the pinky all the way down your arm, all the way down your body, all the way down your leg to your pinky toe. So just wrap your head around that you have a meridian that goes all the way from your pinky finger, down your arm, down your body, down your leg to your pinky toe. And now a line from your ring finger all the way down the same channel to your ring toe. A line from the middle finger all the way down to your middle toe. A line from your pointer finger all the way down your arm, all the way down your body, all the way down your leg to your pointer toe. And then your thumb, the last line that goes all the way down to your big toe. So take a moment and just draw those lines in your body. Just keep them there for me because I'm going to do the healing to clear those channels, to strengthen them, and to balance the left side of your body. So I'm going to do this for everyone here live right now. And then after I do that, I will work on the afterplay people. So just keep those lines, those meridians there for me as I do the transmission and the healing. And we're working with the left side of the body's meridians. As healer, these meridians can give us information about what's going on with your body. And it feels so amazing when they are clear and they are all flowing and connected. So just allow this work to happen. You don't need to do anything except just receive. One of the beautiful things about energy healings, if you get a healing with someone, is you don't need to do anything. You just need to be open to receive. You just need to rest and allow the channel to heal you. And know that everything is capable of being healed in the high frequency that your healer is channeling from direct source, from the God, Goddess, universe, spirit. That energy can heal all. All right, so keep relaxing. And now I want you to tune in to the right side of your body. And we're going to start pinky finger, down the arm, down the body, down the leg to pinky toe. Do it for ring finger to ring toe. Map the line for me from middle finger down to middle toe. Pointer finger all the way down to that corresponding toe, and thumb all the way down to big toe. So allow those lines to exist for me. And once again, I'm going to do the balancing, healing, and clearing of these channels for everyone here live first, and then for everybody that comes to this after the transmission. So just relax, just allow those meridians to be awake and ready for healing and balancing. Right side of the body now. And just imagine a weight being lifted off of you now. Just a lightness in your body and in your spirit. They continue to do everyone's meridians. Really feeling that balance come over you, that balance in your physicality, that balance in your emotions, balance in your thoughts, and the balance in the relationship between your spirit and your body, the balance in the relationship between your spirit and your voice, balance in the relationship between your spirit and your actions. Now, with your left meridians and your right meridians clear and balanced, tune into that center column for me, because I always end with doing the same technique for your center column to really solidify that complete balance in the healing. This is the part of healing I do where I balance people. One of the things that I do, but it's a main technique that is so effective. And like I said, there's so many messages, and when your channels are blocked or are not flowing as much as other ones. Okay, so just relax. Do some breathing. Do some grounding work as I do this. Just allowing that balance work to take a three-dimensional effect on you and continue long after this healing. This is a technique that's good to do quite often, as all of us get out of balance between our left and our right side of our body. Some of us even have one leg shorter than the other on our body, or one arm, or one shoulder, or one ear. We have differences in the left and the right side of our body. So this is such a wonderful technique to have done to you, to just keep bringing that energy back into balance, and then working on that center line at the end, making sure everything is free flowing and vibrating and flowing at the same rate. That's a big part of this kind of work. So everything is flowing and vibrating at exactly the same pace. Okay, so now working on balancing your physical body, I want you to tune into your stomach, into your core, and allow me now to send energy healing into this center, into each and every one of you, including those who come after this transmission. And as you receive this energy, I want you to simultaneously send it down all the way through your legs and your toes, as well as up all the way through the top of your heads and down to your fingertips. So I'm transmitting the energy into your core, and you're simultaneously sending it down and up, reaching all parts of your physical body. And as I do this, I will assist in any physical healing that needs to happen for each and every one of you, as well as balancing you, balancing your cells, balancing all of the matter that makes you solid or semi-solid. We have plenty of fluid in us as well. So receive through the stomach and send up and down, and allow this to heal all physical issues as well as balance you physically. All right, I'm setting the intention that that continues to go on for 24 to 48 hours. So if at any time you feel you need a little boost, just tune back into your core. That energy, that healing will be there, and just dissipate it up and down. Now, working on the emotional body, healing and balancing it, I want you to tune into your lower belly, below your belly button, and allow me to send the healing there. And as I send it there, you're going to direct it to wash down the front of your legs, and then back around your feet and back up the back of your legs, up your back, up your arms, up over your head, and then all the way down. So what you're doing is you're doing a waterfall with the healing. The waterfall goes down first, the front of your body, comes around and up the back of your body until it reaches the top, goes over the head and cascades down again. This is a gentle flow. Don't overthink it. Just allow the energy to fall down and wrap around and rise up and spill over like a waterfall and come down again. So just relax and allow the flow of this healing that I'm sending to your lower bellies right now. And as it washes over you, it's healing your emotional body. And Spirit would like for me to communicate with all of you. You have beautiful, beautiful emotional body. Never criticize your emotions. Never get down on yourself for your emotions. They are very cleansing, healing, and purifying. They're the way that we are made to be able to naturally release and move forward and flow again and not get stuck. All of the emotions. We talk about the higher vibrational ones and the better ones, but the emotions serve us to our highest good at all times. They can be very motivating, they can be very releasing, they can be very nurturing and growth oriented. They definitely can bring us to new heights in our mind and in our spirit. That's why it's so important to let our emotions out and to work through them and to not keep them trapped up inside. And this healing I'm doing for you right now, you don't need to feel the emotions for this to work, but this is the energy of the emotions not being trapped inside. They're coming down, they're going up, they're spilling over, they're continuously looping. They're not stuck, they're flowing, and they all are good. All the emotions that you've ever had that are inside of you are good. And with that, let's set our intention. What emotions do we want to invite more of in after this healing? What would we like to invite more of to flow around us? And then what would we like these emotions to do for us? What would be a good thing for our emotions to do for us? And when you're ready, bring that energy back into your lower belly, back into the bottom of your core, the bottom of your trunk, and just feel that they have been healed, cleansed, reset, that they're fluid, and just allow them to just be part of who you are and a good part of who you are. So take a deep breath in and come to a place of acceptance with me. This is who I am. This is part of me. Breathe in. This is how I emote. I accept that. Breathe in. This is how I emote. This is how I learn. And I accept that too. All right, shake it off, shake it off. One more. All right. Allow me to send the healing this time into your forehead and into your crown. So the entire skull area, forehead, around, beautiful skull. Allow the healing to go into your skull. And as you receive this healing, allow the energy to go up out of your skull and connect with Great Spirit. So, this mental healing, this mental balancing, connects you with creation, with creator, with divine source. And as that connection happens, your mental body is instantly in balance with your soul and in balance with your spirit, in balance with your physical body, in balance with your emotions. So receive into your mind, into your head, into your skull, and then the energy goes up, 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 up to the center of the universe. Placing you into balance, placing you into mental harmony, allowing your mental body to serve you and to work for you, allowing your thoughts to come and go, allowing messages to be received, allowing your ideas to form into these beautiful sparks of creation that are uniquely yours. So once again, they're telling me to allow this healing transmission to continue for 24 to 48 hours, to go gently into your head and connect you to divine source, and to keep that healing and that balancing and that flow going. And that will really bring you into harmony. So take a moment, move your body. We're going to do the spiritual light bath now as we end. And as we do that, the sun is setting, and I'm going to bring some light in. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so get comfy. Again, sitting, laying down, whatever you want. If you've been laying down, feel free to sit up for this. So what we're doing is we're receiving a divine light bath, and this will balance the spirit side of your body, the spirit side of your being. All right. So for this light bath with all of you, we're going to imagine a world where the moon is out at the same time the sun is out, at the same time that divine source is showing us the divine light of the creator. So on one side we have the moon, above we have the sun, and on the other side we have great spirit light. And from these 3 points of light, allow me to guide you in a divine light bath. A divine light bath is going to be different for each and every one of you, but what it's doing is it's bathing you in light. All of you, all of your energy fields, all of your auras, all of your chakras, whether you celebrate the ones that go all the way up to the universe and all the way down to the core, all of it is being bathed in this divine light bath now. So just allow this to happen. Allow the light, allow the images, allow the feelings, experience, have your own personal experience with these divine light baths that you are receiving. And feel the 3 points of light, all taking on different spiritual and divine energy. The lunar, the solar, the god, the goddess, all gifting you in one of the most beautiful things that we get to experience in our lifetime: light, the frequency, the energy, the healing properties, the activations, the usefulness. It's one of our greatest gifts is light. And for my light workers out there, allow this to amplify your gifts, allow this to amplify your beautiful work that you do. For everyone working on themselves and awakening themselves and healing themselves, allow this to amplify that process and allow it to amplify how much you love yourself. See yourself in this beautiful light and see how incredible, how amazing, how divine you truly are, inside and out, energetically and physically. And breathe and be present. Allow your spirit to receive this kind of light bath, which is where it came from in many ways. And it has its own light source inside of you that's now being amplified and balancing the relationship between your soul and your body, your soul and your environment, your soul and your earth walk, your soul and your relationships, your soul and your relationship to yourself. Harmony being played like a melody to your spirit, being played as a soothing, healing anthem to your soul. Stay illuminated for another moment, and I want you to bring your hands together in prayer form and just please express your gratitude to Great Spirit, your guides, all of the positive light beings that you work with, and finally, gratitude towards yourself. And as that happens, the light starts to dissipate. It doesn't leave you, but it softens and it starts to spread out into the room, starts to spread out into the outdoors, and it spreads all the way around Earth. The light spreads into the universe, into the solar system, to all of the other stars, galaxies, planets, beings. And the light is still there, but it's infinite, and it expands and it equalizes, and it reaches every area of our known being and existence, the ones we know about and the ones we don't know about. And as you do that, I want you to take a moment, hands over the heart, and ground yourself back into your body. Ground your spirit, ground your soul inside of yourself and around yourself. And let's get those golden filaments around your aura to get back into the earth, rooting down, pulling us into body, pulling our energy into our heart chakra, connecting us with Mother Earth. And let's end by 3 deep breaths, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, completely in balance. Breathing in, breathing out at peace, harmony, and love, vibration for all. And now we are ready for the master teachers.
And the master teachers are, excuse me, ready for us. Well, that was great and that was awesome. Excuse me, and very in sync with the energies, of course. Of course, we have guys who work with both of us. And my suggestion is do this transmission of Heather's daily even. It'll be up on the channel up until the solar eclipse, because everything's going to change again. So anyways, thank you, Heather. If you want to catch up with her for some private work or some follow-up work, there's the email. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. There's the email. So we're going to get into the second part of this now as soon as I drink a little water.
I'm also on Facebook and Instagram at Heather Eystara. So you
Okay,
can
so you
always
can
find
catch
me
up with
there
her.
as well.
Catch up with her on social media too, Facebook or Instagram as Heather Eystara. All right. So let us shift. Oh, now you've got me. So anyway, huge monumental changes are happening. I mean, a lot of you've been feeling this. The energies have just been shifting. It's been really encouraging, a lot of purging. For some of us, it's lifetimes. For the earth herself, it's generations of karma being lifted as these very high frequencies are hitting the earth. So we've just been through a huge energetic shift. So what the master teachers are going to do with us is they're going to help to reset our energy fields in these higher frequencies now. And again, Heather and I don't confer. We just somehow spirit spirit links us up. I'll just put it that way. So it's all going to be really compatible. So it isn't going to be that long. It's going to be short and sweet, like me. But what was I going to say? Gosh, I hate when thoughts leave my mind. Well, we haven't been sleeping a lot with all this high energy, so it'll happen. Okay, I know what I was about to do. For those of you that have not worked with us or worked with me and the master teachers, that's just a name that's given to a group of energies, interdimensional beings of light that work with certain channels on this and other planets and other star systems. They come to different planets or different realities or different dimensions when there's a society that's on the threshold of their awakening, basically transcending the 3D and the 4D and into more of a 5D and higher awareness and reality, becoming multidimensional. So that's what's happening to us right now. So with this lunar eclipse, in the eclipses are all about shadows in Libra, which is really about balance and equilibrium and everything. This was completing a period where we've been purging a lot, and for the next couple of weeks, it's going to complete. So eat light. If you want to do some fasting, do some meditations, come back to these transmissions, do it, because then it's going to be a whole different thing. With the solar eclipse, it's going to be Aries season, and it's going to be basically more about new energy, new beginnings, new vitality coming in. So we're emptying our cup so we can refill it with more spirit and more higher vibration and frequencies. And trust me, the next few months after that, you're going to see some real sweeping changes on this planet. It's going to be miraculous. It's not always going to be easy. Don't let them freak you out or scare you. Maybe turn the news off, social media off for a while as the energies shift. But things have to rise to the surface. That's part of the exposure of the shadows. Shadows need to be exposed. Then you shine the light of awareness on those shadows. They cease to be shadows. They get integrated into the light, and we reintegrate all the lost soul parts back into our heart, back into our energetic fields, so that we can reclaim our power and step into these new earth energies. So anyways, drink lots of water. So what the master teachers do, there's some verbal channeling. It's a conscious channel. So it's more of a blending of energies. I'm not going into full trance and them speaking through me. And there's going to be, basically, it's an energetic transmission. So you're connecting, you're following the meditation. We're all together. They're able to access your energies as they're working with my energies and work with your frequencies that way. I feel them already. Even though I'm talking, they're already starting the transmission. Maybe you guys feel that already. So now would be a good time to just kind of close your eyes and start to relax and start to get into these energies. Besides the frequencies, there will be some toning, so they activate my voice in order to augment the frequencies. And there may be some light language transmissions also. And yes, we are the master teachers. We encourage you to laugh. And guess what? Guess what? The light is already here, even though you are still in that purging, clearing, cleansing vibration. The light is already happening. The balance is already starting. You're starting to feel a lot of movement within you and the earth around you. As the channel was saying, he was saying that he's feeling the earth moving under his feet, literally. And we love that song too, yes. And feeling the changes. And we know that you are also, you're having the dreams. A lot of these are purging dreams. Allow them to happen. And you can repattern anything that's negative in your dreams. In other words, go back into your dream and create a positive outcome with your mind. And that repatterns the whole energy and allows you to release whatever it is that's stuck or that you're holding on to while you're having the dreams in the first place. So ride the vehicles of the heart. We talk about this always. We are raising the frequencies, relax and allow. We are going to do a very profound and very powerful reset of your energetic fields now to assimilate the lessons, to assimilate the darkness, to integrate all the lost soul parts so that you can be a complete whole human being, one with spirit, one with source. You can step out of the 3D reality and into the higher dimensional realities, integrating that 3D into the higher dimensional reality. So relax, breathe, allow. We are raising the frequencies. Be in joy, be in light, be in love. And just allow us to work with your energetic fields, with the DNA strands for activations, to allowing new gifts to surface as the frequencies interact with your own energetic field and stimulates new growth, new mental pathways, so new physical pathways to develop, as well as new energetic or meridial pathways to enhance and to develop. It helps you to extend your energy fields more into the higher frequencies, the higher realms of Great Spirit. And it allows for awakening of dormant DNA strands. You are all beings of light. This light language transmission helps you to remember who you truly are. You come into the physical, you have an assignment, you have a mission. Part of it is that you need to forget who you are, that you are star seeds, that you are one with source and great spirit. Many of you have had many lifetimes in this and other planets and dimension, and you forget all that. So you may relearn, so you may come with a pure heart and a pure intention. We shall say unencumbered or unswayed by what you know as a spirit, shall we say, and you are a pure child of light as you come into this world. An empty vessel, there's no memories for this experience to fill you with new memories, new energies, new experiences to add and to integrate with the old. So some people in your world think it's cruel that you forget all the beauty of who you are as spirit, but it's part of the divine plan. Much of this purging energy and completing the purge is going to happen. The final stages will happen in the energy of acceptance. Accept you're not perfect. Accept that you effed up. All humans do. Even master teachers do sometimes. Do we feel guilty or shameful and need to apologize to every single person that we wronged in our life? Or do we take responsibility in the now and be the best person and the most brilliant light possible in this now moment? Guilt and shame will prevent you from stepping into that light. This is a time to purge that. Do not let those old stories obstruct you into knowing who you are as light. The beauty is in the remembering. The becoming whole and complete again is in the remembering, and the ability to not have to come back to a physical body and back to earth when this experience is done, and to transcend and to permanently dwell in the higher vibrations is all possible. just through the act of remembering. And you remember by being in the heart, vibrating in the heart, to not feel guilty and shameful, but rather to feel empowered. Apologize where it's necessary. Don't be an apologist. Don't be a yes person. Stand in your power, stand in your truth. Have conviction in the choices you made, even if they were the wrong decisions, for you learn and grow from it. You are not perfect. You are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to approach perfection in this experience that you are in. Dwell in the heart. Ride the vehicle of the heart. Imagine within you and around you, there's a big star tetrahedron, the shape of the Merkabah, within you and around you, allowing you to ascend to higher vibrational, higher frequencies, higher dimensional realities. This is the ascension light vehicle that many of your teachers talk about, and we talk about as well. Feel that Merkaba spinning. It's a star tetrahedron. It's a double, shall we say, three-sided pyramid, one pointing up, one pointing down, interlocked. A three-dimensional Star of David. Does that help? The lower triangle, it can rotate whatever direction spirit motivates you. For many of you, that'll be counterclockwise and clockwise. In the upper triangle, feel yourselves taking off into the light. Very good. You are doing great work, my loves. Thank you so much. We as the master teacher are here to support that brilliant work. And we are here for one reason only. It's to raise the frequencies. And by assisting in raising the frequencies, we allow you and your spirit to connect deeper and higher, and to allow you to, shall we say, become more aware of different aspects of this reality and other realities, as well as to increase your frequency, to increase the flows, which allows you to increase your power, increase your intuition, increase your ability to heal yourself and others. Some things that your doctors are not aware of can be healed yet, but your spirit knows, your higher self knows, and great spirit knows, God, source. We are raising the frequencies, creating a very high resonance to assist you in approaching the frequency necessary to start to trip the dormant DNA strands to activate them. These are abilities, memories, gifts, connections that have been planted within you from your extraterrestrial ancestors. Different humans were given different gifts. Some DNA strands are the same across the board of all humans. Some are different depending on your gifts, what you're here for, what you're here to develop, and how you're meant to step into New Earth and help humanity during these difficult but monumental times in your world. Raising the frequencies. You're going to start the transmission now. Reset. Raising the frequencies. Relax, breathe, allow. And just allow these sound vibrations to absorb within you, within your cells, your molecules, your organs, your bones, your marrow, as well as your spiritual bodies and your bodies, we shall say, for lack of a better word. or signatures that exist in all the dimensions. Joya teto pakinya yun here suchitiabaka cheko kwa kwatu papate simioto tiake And feel your Merkaba spinning as you are transitioning. That's the wrong word. Transmuting into higher frequencies, higher realities, while still in the physical. Again, you are multidimensional. Raising the frequencies. That's what we do. Feel your root grounded. Feel your heart expanded, bright and clear. Feel your crown elevated, one with Source. And hold this frequency. The heart is the center of your personal universe. It is you, Y-O-U, universe. Whereas the access point to spirit in the center of the earth, the access point to spirit in the center of the universe connects with the same heart, the same frequency, the same spirit. So as this channel often likes to say to you when seeking spirit, go to the heart of the earth, the great illuminated fiery crystal, or the heart of the universe, the fiery Big Bang, or the heart of you, the fire within. Raising the frequencies. Allow yourselves to feel the flow of downward energy, cleansing, clearing, purging, getting all this kind of mucky stuff of the world off of you, enhancing the natural effects of the eclipse that has happened already. You've been through it. This is why we are resetting you in these higher fields and higher frequencies. Or we should say more accurately, assisting you in your higher self and resetting yourself. We only raise the frequencies. We do nothing else. The rest, as they say, is up to you. But the assistance is here. The elevated frequencies are here with you. We are now starting to ground the frequencies. Relax. This is the last part of the transmission. Shishiato shititia pedeta pamonino koko. Yakota depa sushi badate ya hoshima de koba ya hatepe abata tituaba. Yanahepe ya hihajoto baka kochita. Iba yocho ha shoyo. Feel the Merkaba starting to slow down. Feel yourself settling back into your physical body and being. Torchichia ma no 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 te ya koto totia ko shono no na te ya hu baba yo no 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 te ya ka shoto simi mi no 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 no. We are assisting you through this light language transmission and assimilating these new energies, balancing, becoming solid and whole back into your physical, and assisting in the purging process, but mostly for the reintegration, as you had agreed to work with us to scatter your energetic fields. So now we assist in the reintegration process. And through this, we've been able to assist you in expanding, shall we say, creating more space between your atoms and molecules to allow more prana, more chi, more energy to flow through you to clear the yucky, mucky, sticky energies that get accumulated through all of the negative programming in your world. You are now a clear vessel. Continue to do these transmissions. This is the ending of the purge and the shifting into the great shift. The shifting into the great shift. Do you like that? We thought that was amusing. But what we mean is shifting into the next level of your awakening, into the next energetic frequencies. So start to feel your energy settling into your sacral and your root now, grounding the energies down to the ground, feeling cords extending from your sacrum, from your root, deep into the earth. Feel your heart open and expanded, that you dwell within a giant heart chakra. Extend into your sacral chakra, through your root, grounding the energies. Deepen your breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. We're back. I think they were back. Hi, John. Welcome, welcome. Hi, CC, Bobby Joe, Katie, Christine, and anybody else that jumped in later on that I missed. And I'm really, really very lightheaded right now, everybody.
We shifted into the great shift. I like that.
It's kind of like it's sort of the verbal channeling goes. I'm still mastering that. I'll put it that way. I'm still mastering that part of it. So it's kind of like my monkey mind was like, what? And it kind of not blocked me, but anyways, anyhow.
It was wonderful. It was wonderful.
It was very powerful, both ends of it. So this is a different vibe for sure than the first transmission. So anyways, so we're gonna end now, everybody. So thank you so much. What's coming up?
We'd like to see you for the solar eclipse on the Saturday before the eclipse. That's when both of us will be in Wi-Fi and able to
Yes, we're gonna likely do a transmission this Saturday to prepare for the solar eclipse. Then I'm going to be in Western New York. Others going to Northern New York. So we're
Oh,
all, and it's going to be clear, beautiful weather to see the eclipse.
yes. That's what I
And
want to manifest. Manifest clear weather to see the eclipse.
and you guys that got on late, when you got on late, come back to the beginning and do it again and do these, I'd say
A lot of this
daily or
work,
semi-daily.
yeah, a lot of this work, like Adam said, you can do daily, you can come back to anytime. This is definitely a period of time where you do as much of your spiritual and meditative work as you can.
So I think it's Friday, but one of these nights I'm doing the forecast for April. That's going to be an interesting forecast. That's going to be really interesting. I want to also, just because on my mind, invite you guys that aren't on Spirit Mind Family to join that, because we do extra transmission to go deeper into this frequency work, as well as offer exclusive content and tutorials not available anywhere else. So that's on Patreon, spiritmindfamily.com. There's a free option, but if you want to get the really good stuff like the transmissions and the videos, it's just $5 a month. So, anyways, I wanted to invite you guys to that. Anything I'm missing, Heather? Or
No, there was a healing video that came out. It's Healers Month this month on Spirit Mind Family, and
yeah,
it's a whole tutorial about how to do healing in the way that Adam channels and transmits. It's a fantastic video, so highly
that's
recommend
available,
jumping
you
on
guys,
that.
on Spirit Mind Family. Yeah.
Great meditations too. If you need to amp up your meditation practice, Adam does fantastic meditations on Spirit Mind Family every month. You can listen to it as many times as you want, and it's effortless to meditate to those. You just go right into the zone and it brings you there. So
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. God, there's one. Oh, I know there's one other thing. There's also a live video you can go to next about the 5 things that you need to know about this lunar eclipse. So that's on the channel. So if you want to get a little bit more insight into the energies, based on numerology, astrology, more channel information, that's there. And I think it's time to go. We've been on 1 minute, 1 hour and 11 minutes. Today was a long one. Thank you guys for hanging in there for the whole thing. And see you at the next
see you in a
video.
couple weeks.
Happy full moon, happy eclipse. Enjoy this reset. Things are really going to change, and it's not always going to be easy, but I think you're going to really like the way things are going to start to go. We've been through a lot. The last few years we've been through a lot, and we really now are purging a lot of that stuff so that we can ascend to a higher frequency. So, again, I love you. Hey, Mr. Floyd, you caught the very end here. So, anyhow, all right, signing off now. If you want to go back to the transmission, you know how to do that. Love you. Bye. Bye from the master teacher.